Welcome, and thank you for joining the Community Care Plan Provider webinar on Early Intervention Services. Early intervention services provide for the early identification and treatment of recipients under the age of 3 years old with development delays or related conditions. If you are not already contracted and wish to become a participating provider with the CCP MMA plan, please follow and complete the letter of interest path on our website at ccpcares.org. All EIS services except screenings and evaluations require prior authorization. This includes targeted case management services. A separate authorization is needed for each service type. The person who creates the individualized family service plan must either create the request for authorization for all services using PlanLink or instruct the servicing provider to do so. Each request for authorization must have the IFSP attached. Follow the detailed PlanLink instructions on screen. On the General Info tab, select the priority, choose Standard. Select the type. The items below are the only options to use for EIS: PT, OT, ST. Select the class, choose CCP MHS. Select the referral by provider. Complete all fields in the Referral To section. At the bottom of the page, click Next. PlanLink instructions continued. On the Diagnoses Services tab, under Diagnoses, search for and enter the diagnosis or diagnoses. Under Services, enter one CPT code in the procedure field and the number of visits or units in the quantity field. If there is more than one procedure code, click Add to add another line to enter the additional procedure code. If there are any modifiers needed, you must specify this information on your note. Under Notes, please type the following information in the open text box: the start and end dates for the service, any modifiers. Click Add File to attach the IFSP. Please note the allowable attachment file types. To complete this request, click Request Referral at the bottom of the page. Procedure codes according to the Medicaid fee schedule. For EIS-related therapy services, physical therapy, CPT code 97110. Occupational therapy, CPT code 97530. Speech therapy, CPT code 92507. For other early intervention services, including individual sessions, group sessions, or targeted case management, can be found on screen. Florida Medicaid Provider Registration. In order to provide services to a Medicaid enrollee, you must have a Florida Medicaid Provider ID. In order to avoid claim rejections, please verify that your billing agent is submitting your claims with the MPI taxonomy ZIP +4 on the Provider Master List for your billing group. The Provider Master List and Registration website and the Early Intervention Services Medicaid Provider Types and Specialty Codes information can be located on screen. Claim submissions. For electronic claim submissions, ask your claims clearinghouse to submit claims to Availity, pair code 59065. If you do not have a claims clearinghouse, register with Availity for direct data entry of claims on their portal at no cost to you, and CCP will receive the claims electronically. Paper claims with attachments are accepted when mailed to the address on screen. Paper requests must include the CCP Claim Reconsideration Form, supporting documents, and copy of the original claim. Timeliness of submissions. For contracted providers, must submit the claim to CCP within 6 months of the date of service, discharge from a hospital setting, or the date the provider obtained the correct insurance information. For non-participating providers, unless the clean claim is received more than 365 days from the service date, claims will not be denied as untimely. Early Intervention Service Codes and Limits. The screening code T1023 is billed as 1 unit, maximum 3 per calendar year. Initial and follow-up interdisciplinary psychosocial and development evaluation T1024. 1 evaluation per lifetime with 3 follow-up per calendar year. Billed in 30-minute units, maximum of 4 units. Early Intervention Session T1027. Billed in 15-minute units, maximum 4 units per day. Claims are reimbursed at the rates published by Florida Medicaid and can be accessed through the aca.myflorida.com website. Contact your provider operations representative or the provider operations hotline to request the Plan Link enrollment forms at 855-819-9506. Did you know you have a provider operations representative assigned to you? If you are a CMS provider and have questions regarding the CMS process for EIS, please contact your provider operations representative for more information. Should you have any questions regarding this presentation or need any additional assistance, please contact your provider operations representative or the provider operations hotline at 855-819-9506. Thank you for joining us today. This concludes the Community Care Plan Provider webinar on early intervention services.